Hey guys, Sarge here. What we're going to be talking about today is the Safariland Model 18 inside the waistband holster from my Smith & Wesson J-frame revolver. One of the things I will tell you guys right off the bat with this holster, it caught me off guard quite a bit for the overall price point and the quality, guys. As you all know from looking at my battle belt and the system that I run, I'm a huge fan of the GLS 578 Safariland holster. The technology with it is really one of my favorites, but with this individual holster, guys, it's kind of changed me wanting to carry this revolver. And we'll go over that, showing some of the other items in that arena, some of the competitors, and looking at some of the pros and cons of the other holsters involved, okay? So I have been carrying this all day, guys. This has already been safety checked, okay? The area that I just aimed it at is 100% safe, no issues there. So what we're gonna go ahead and do, we are going to just come over to the tabletop and get a little bit of a closer look at some of the finer points of this holster. Hey guys, Sarge here. I just want to show you real quick in this is a large t-shirt, okay? And then I'm wearing some plaid shorts. So kind of just t-shirt and shorts outfit that most of you guys during the summer months would actually be wearing, especially if you are going to end up carrying a J-frame revolver for the lighter concealed carry. For a lot of you guys who say, man, there's just sometimes when I just don't want to carry a gun because it is uncomfortable, whatever it is, guys, please look at this because this is better than nothing, okay? These guns fully loaded weigh like 16 ounces or something like that, okay? I think with the grips on it, because I do have heavier wood grips, it might come out to maybe 18 ounces of weight. Don't quote me on that, okay? You don't feel it in a proper holster with a proper belt. So the revolver is in my appendix, guys, and like I said before, it does not limit the mobility of me moving or anything to that effect, due to where it's positioned at and due to how there's no movement. Something else I want you guys to notice, with that space in between the loops, that perfectly fits in between the belt loop of the pants itself. So there's a reason for that, and it gives it that sturdiness, if you will, so the holster isn't moving. Okay, so as my body moves or whatever, it's staying in that one place, and due to how small of an overall blueprint that it makes, it's not going to do anything, guys. It's not going to move around. It's not like it's a Glock 17. Okay, so very comfortable, guys. And as you can see too, it kind of pushes it in a little bit, so this grip is behind my belt. And if I was wearing boot grips, it would be even more concealable. But it's already pretty good, guys. So here is the holster. We'll just kind of do an up close with it. One thing I do like, this is a fuzz that's similar to, if you guys have ever ran the G-Code Incog holster, very similar to that material. It makes it extremely comfortable to carry. Then on the inside, I had originally thought that this was Kydex, but after looking at it a little bit more and actually watching a couple of the reviews, I guess it is a form of leather, even on the inside. So it's really nice. So it is hardened a little bit, so you still kind of get the feeling that it's Kydex with the retention point, but it really takes care of the finish of the gun if that's what you're worried about. I really don't care. But as you guys can see, really well made. One thing that I do want to compare it to, this has been kind of my go-to leather holster for the 642. It's what I try to carry a majority of the time whenever I'm carrying my revolver, but the issue I come into, and like I just showed you guys too, all firearms have been safety checked, okay? The issue that I come into with this is due to where the holster is built to, okay? Due to where the material is built up to and what it does or does not cover, this makes it extremely awkward to line up over the belt line, okay? So your belt, my belt, is actually running right across here. So this whole portion of the revolver is not concealed, okay? And that plays a huge role into being able to carry an appendix, being able to carry it in different type of clothing, right? Plays a huge role into it. Whereas with the Safariland Model 18, and it is a little bit tight, guys, whenever you first get it, but it does kind of loosen up over time, so no big deal there. But with this, it covers a good chunk more of the revolver. So my belt is actually running right up here, okay? So compared to where your belt, we'll just line it up from bottom to bottom, it might not look like there's that much of a difference, okay? But on the carry side, I'm telling you there is. This sits a whole lot deeper into inside the waistband and just makes it a billion times more comfortable to actually carry. On a plus side with this, there is no retention of any type with this holster, okay? Also, a downside with it is if you tighten your belt at all, as soon as you draw the pistol, as soon as you draw the revolver from it, it closes. So then when you go to reholster, you gotta what I do is I put my thumb in it, expand it out, and then I'll put the revolver into place because I don't go fishing with my revolver, pointing it at myself. Well, with this, guys, it completely eliminates that from needing to happen, okay? Because it keeps its form at all times. That's the most it bends in. So really none, okay? Keeps its form, no problems there. Another thing that I really like, these loops are insanely sturdy, but they are thin. So you don't have to worry, because I know some loops are out there and they are thick and they add to the overall bulk print of the holster through a shirt. You are not going to have that issue with these. One, because they are a little bit thinner, okay? But two, a major plus for it is they are spaced out. And what I have found is when you put that inch, around an inch over, right, space in between the loops, you just don't have issues with them. It doesn't print and make it look like you have a bunch of stuff underneath your shirt. So no issues at all, guys. So what it looks like here, okay, these are screwed in. So if you needed to get replacement ones, I'm sure you can get them through Safariland. This is going to turn into my constant carry holster because I try to carry a backup gun and I try to have it be this J-frame. But with this holster, it was just getting really hard to do because it limited where I could carry the gun, where I have no issue carrying this in the appendix now due to the proper placement of the revolver with this holster, guys. So this is the Safariland Model 18. I ended up actually getting it for about $36. And I'm telling you right now, this holster is about 40. It's about 40, 45, something to that effect. But I would pay $60 to $70 for this holster. Okay, now it is on sale. I don't know if it's getting discontinued or whatever, but it is on sale. And $36, I'm gonna buy another one just to have it. Okay, very nice holster, guys. It's definitely gonna last a very long time. Safariland makes great products, and this is one of them that I wish I knew about earlier on because I wouldn't have bought a bunch of holsters for revolvers and things of that nature. I would have just went with this from the very beginning. Okay, so great holster. I cannot recommend it enough. Go check it out. This is Safariland Model 18. For my J-frame, and just so you guys know too, it's harder on my revolver because I put the bigger, I believe these are called the combat grips from Ultimate, but these are bigger grips, and the reason why I do that, this is a revolver that I intend to fight with, so it's easier for me to shoot this revolver with left or right hand only with these grips on it. It's easier for me if I need to hand this gun off to someone else to have bigger grips on an Airweight shooting plus P rounds. Now, 38 Special does not have recoil to it. Okay, I've shot 158 grain without a single issue. Okay, no problems. But this just makes it easier to shoot. What does it add to it? Well, it makes it harder to conceal. Where if I would put boot grips on it, I can conceal it without an issue. Well, thankfully, due to this quality holster, I do not have to worry about it at all. So I can have the grips that I want on it to help me in the shootability process and not have to sacrifice concealability. Okay, here's my Smith & Wesson Model 29 and 44 Magnum. Absolutely my favorite revolver. Okay, but anyway, so this is Safariland Model 18 inside the waistband holster, guys, for the Smith & Wesson J-frames. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys carry a J-frame. What kind of holster do you put it in? And is this something that you guys are going to look into? Is this something that you guys think is a pretty cool holster design? I have a lot more stuff coming out with it on the concealed carry holster side, showing you guys more in detail how it fits, how it carries. So stay tuned for that, guys. And if you have any recommendations of any type, please let me know. As always, stay tuned for more. Sarge out.